Okay, so I'm just going to use up some things we have lying about the house today. To use them up, we're going to make some potato wedges. We're going to do a leek, cheesy leek and bacon sauce with it. So you're going to need some bacon lying. I've got 4 slices of bacon. I've got 1 leek. I've some potatoes. I've got some cheese. A little bit of paprika. I've got 3/4 carton of single cream. I've got a wee bit of white wine. You need salt and pepper, and you're going to need butter. So we'll get cracked on. Okay, so we're going to get a pot of boiling water on for the wedges. We're going to blanch them in the boiling water for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to wok fry them, and we're going to finish them in the oven. So you need to have your oven 160 degrees. The preheat it's on. So I've got this pot on number 6 high heat. I've got this dry wok on high heat as well, number 6. We'll put some salt in the water. So in your wok, you're just going to put a wee bit of oil. And I'm going to slice this bacon just in the wee battens. Okay, so the bacon's been chopped, so the wok's now smoking. Just going to add the bacon in. I'm just going to crisp up the bacon. Okay, so we'll just take a clean chopping board and we'll cut the potatoes in the wedges while this bacon's browning up. We've got our water on for our wedges, like I said, so just take a potato in half again for the big potatoes. Just keep on cutting in half till you get wee wedges. So get 8 wedges out of a large potato and 6 out of a small. So, like I say, a small potato, just take it in half. Maybe 3 out of that side, 1 out of that side. Just get them all the same size. Just repeat the process. Okay, so the wedges have been cut. At this stage, I'm going to just turn the heat off on the wok. Just let the bacon sit, and we're going to let all the fats come out of it. Then we'll take the bacon, put it in a little bowl, and the fats left in this wok I'm going to cook. After they've been parboiled, we're going to cook the wedges in, give it a flavour. Okay, so I'm going to take a leek. I've removed the outer leaves and I'll give it a wash on the outside. So I'm just going to cut it up, put it in the colander, and give it a good wash in the sink, because it's very dirty leeks. Okay, so that's the leeks cut. They're just going to have a really good wash in the sink. As you're washing them, just pop them out like that there to sort of separate them out, okay? Okay, so the water now is starting to boil for these wedges, so we'll put them in. Give them about 5 or 6 minutes once they start bubbling. And while you're waiting for that, we're just going to grate some cheese. Okay, so we're baking now. Just going to use a slotted spoon and take this out in the wee bowl and try and leave as much of the juices in the wok for the potatoes. The parboiling there. So okay, so we're still waiting for these here to be parboiled. There's still 3 minutes in them. I'm going to take a different saucepan now to make the sauce. I'm going to take a large tablespoonful of butter. It's going to go in. So we're waiting for that to melt. I'm going to make up a 1/4 mug of chicken stock. And it's an optional extra, but it gives it a nice flavour. I'm going to add a wee 1/2 teaspoonful of mustard. So we'll just wait for this butter to melt. Okay, so the butter started to melt, so I'm going to add some cracked pepper. I'm not going to season it with salt at this stage because we're using bacon to cook with and chicken stock, so we'll season at the end. Don't want to make it too salty. So black pepper's in. Just going to add in the leeks next. I'm going to spread these down and the bacon. We're just going to cook these down a bit. Okay, so that's 5 minutes. That water's been boiling for 5 minutes there in those wedges, so I'm going to strain these in the sink. The leeks and bacon there is cooking away lovely, so just going to let them be as well. We'll let them drain a wee minute. While they're draining, we're going to turn on this wok up to a high heat. Going to add a wee bit more oil into the bacon fat. And I'm going to add some salt. And some pepper. Once that comes up a temperature, this oil, then we'll add the wedges in, give them a good stir around. I'm just going to turn this down now to number 4. And just continue softening the leek. Okay, so the oil's now hot enough to cook the potatoes in, so they're just going to go in it. Just going to give them a good stir around every now and again, just till it's all go nice and start to go gold. Then they go in an oven tray and into the oven. Okay, so the leeks are starting to soften now, so just going to add just under half a glass of white wine. Let that simmer a wee minute. Again, just keep on stirring your potatoes. Okay, so we'll turn the heat up high again on this here, just simmering the wine down a wee bit. What we're going to do now is add a heaped tablespoonful of flour. I'm just going to turn the temperature down to number 4 again. I'm going to stir this through and let it cook out. Okay, so now you want to add in your chicken stock. I'm just going to use a whisk now to stir this in. And just let that start to combine. Give it a wee toss like this. Make sure they're getting an even coat. So the stock's combined with the flour and the butter, so it's time to add the cream. I'm going to pour all that in. Stir it through. Just going to let this cook out a little. Okay, so we'll turn this sauce down to number 2 now, just going to let it simmer. And we're going to transfer these potato wedges to a big oven tray, preferably with a mesh. And we'll just spread them out. Okay, so we're going to hit these with another wee bit of salt and pepper. And a wee dust of paprika. And they're going to go in the oven. We're going to check them in half an hour. Okay, so your sauce is nicely thick. It's going to be a thick sauce this to cover the wedges, something like a full of sauce. And now you just want to start adding in bits of cheese. Stirring it, just stir it in and add gradually. And that's the cheese all melted into the sauce. It's got a nice consistency. All you want to do now is to taste it for seasoning just. Just needs a wee tiny bit of salt. And that's the sauce ready, folks. So just wait for the wedges. And we'll take them up, just a bit of sauce on them. That's you, potato wedges with cheese leek sauce. Okay, so that's the wedges out of the oven. We checked them in half an hour. They need another 10-15 minutes. So we'll give them that there, and they're nice and coloured now. The sauce is ready. So all you're just going to do is just pick some on the wee bowl. And just get some of your sauce just and it's a nice bit on top. It's a nice wee snack just. There you go, potato wedges with a cheesy leek and bacon sauce.